Only 9 states included. Extra $100 SNAP EBT payment increase. Check your state. If that headline grabbed you, stay with me, because in the next few minutes you'll understand what this extra $100 actually is, which kinds of programs create it, how to confirm if your state is included, when deposits land, and what to do so you don't miss a single dollar. Quick reality check up front. This is not a nationwide, permanent raise like the old emergency allotments. Extra payments of this kind are usually state-driven supplements, pilot programs, disaster-related issuances, or corrections for underpayments. That's why you're hearing only 9 states, not all 50. So the mission today is simple: verify your state, know the timeline, and take the right steps so your household is in position when funds drop. Let's start with what extra $100 usually looks like on your card. In most states, this shows up as a separate deposit and off-cycle credit that posts on a different day than your regular monthly issuance. Your transaction history might label it SUP, ADJ, SNAP Supplement, Benefit Correction, or a short program code. It doesn't require a separate application. If your case is active and your household meets the criteria, the state pushes the funds automatically. That said, eligibility is rarely one size fits all. Some supplements are flat, every eligible household gets $100, while others are targeted: families with young kids, seniors and people with disabilities, households affected by a natural disaster, or those underpaid during a recent system change. That's why 2 neighbors can hear the same headline but only one actually receives the top-up. So what kinds of situations create these extra payments? There are a few common paths. First, state-funded hunger initiatives. Legislatures or governors may authorize a one-time or short-term boost, often framed as relief during high grocery inflation or school breaks. Second, disaster SNAP or disaster-related supplements. After floods, fires, or storms, states may issue replacements or supplements for affected counties. Third, underpayment corrections. If a new computer system miscalculated benefits last month, the agency may do a catch-up issuance, sometimes a neat round number like $100. Fourth, targeted pilots, programs that raise minimum benefits or test incentive payments for specific groups. In every case, the common thread is state-level decision-making plus a clear eligibility window. If you're inside that window with an active case, the money posts automatically. If you're outside it, you won't see it, even though your standard SNAP continues on its usual date. Timing matters. So let's talk deposit schedules. Supplemental issuances typically run mid to late month, after the state completes the regular monthly cycle. They're batched in groups, often by the last digit of your case or client ID, not your social security number, unless your state says otherwise. You might see language like cases ending in 0 to 3 on the 18th, 4 to 6 on the 20th, 7 to 9 on the 22nd. Holidays can shift deposits to the business day before or after. And don't panic if your balance doesn't update at midnight. Many processors reflect funds in the morning or early afternoon. The fastest confirmation is always the official EBT phone line on the back of your card. Third-party apps sometimes cache old balances, so log out, refresh, or call if something looks off. If the state posts a window, say the 15th through 28th, wait until the day after the window closes before contacting customer service about a missing supplement. Now, how do you verify whether your state is one of the 9? Go straight to official sources. Search your state name plus SNAP Supplemental Issuance or SNAP Benefit Adjustment $100 and filter to Gov domains. State agencies often publish press releases, PDF memos, or banner alerts on their SNAP pages. Check your benefits portal messages for notices titled Supplemental Issuance, Benefit Adjustment, or Disaster Supplement. Many agencies also post updates on their verified Facebook or X, Twitter accounts and send opt-in text alerts. If you can't find a formal announcement, call your local SNAP office when they open. Ask, is there a $100 SNAP supplemental this month? Is my household included? What date should I expect based on my case number? Write down the representative's name, date, and guidance. Be cautious with viral posts that list 9 states without sources or that claim everyone gets $100. Real programs specify dates, eligibility groups, and a contact number. Also beware of any application hosted on a non-government site or anyone asking for your PIN. You never pay to receive SNAP funds, and you don't apply separately for a supplement. It's automated to eligible, active cases. Let's get practical. Step 1. Make sure your case is active and fully verified. Log into your state portal and confirm your status for the current month, your contact info, and your household members. If a document is requested, recent pay stubs, proof of rent, utilities, or medical expenses, upload it now. Cases stuck in pending status can be excluded from supplemental runs. Step 2. Note your case or client ID's last digit and compare it to any published schedule. Step 3. On the expected day, check your balance using the official phone line, then your app if you prefer. If the money doesn't show by the day after the posted window, call EBT customer service and your local office. Keep a simple deposit log, date, amount, descriptor, and take screenshots so you can resolve discrepancies quickly. If you move to a new state, remember SNAP doesn't transfer across state lines. Close your old case and apply in your new state. Supplements only apply where your active case lives. A quick word for specific groups who often ask about eligibility. Families with school-age kids sometimes see extra support during school closures or in bridge programs that operate similarly to PBT. States differ in whether those funds hit the same EBT card or a separate one, but announcements will spell that out. Seniors and people with disabilities may not see a one-time $100 supplement, but they can often increase monthly benefits using the medical expense deduction. If you're 60 plus or have a disability and pay for recurring medical costs, prescriptions, co-pays, dental or vision not covered, medical supplies, transportation to appointments, home care, document them. When the state calculates your countable income with those deductions, your monthly SNAP can rise significantly, sometimes by $100 or more on an ongoing basis. That's not a bonus. It's your right under the rules. If you pay for childcare that enables work or job search, make sure those costs are recorded too. They lower your countable income and can increase your benefit. What about shopping strategy when a supplement hits? Because supplemental deposits are off cycle, don't plan a big trip at 8 a.m. unless you've confirmed the funds posted. If a transaction declines, ask the cashier to void it. Pending holds can tie up your available balance temporarily. Give it 30 to 60 minutes and recheck. For online EBT orders, remember SNAP can't pay delivery fees, tips, or non-food items like soap or paper goods. Build a cart with eligible items so checkout doesn't fail. To stretch the extra $100, prioritize staples with long shelf life and versatile use: rice, beans or lentils, pasta, oats, canned tomatoes, frozen vegetables, eggs, and bulk proteins when on sale. Stack store loyalty discounts and manufacturer coupons on SNAP-eligible groceries. If your area offers double-up food bucks or a produce match program, combine it with the supplement. A $20 to $40 weekly match can turn a one-time $100 into $150 to $200 of effective value across the month. Let's address misinformation head-on. Headlines like "extra $100 in all states" are almost always wrong. Credible updates name the states, link the agency source, and specify dates. If a creator won't show sources, treat it as unverified. Another myth is that you must apply for the supplement through a special link. False supplements run through the state's EBT processor and post to active cases automatically. No one legitimate will ask for your PIN. If your card is skimmed or you suspect fraud, call immediately to freeze and replace it. Many states can restore stolen benefits within a set window if reported promptly. Change your PIN regularly and watch for loose card readers. Tap to Pay can reduce skimmer risk where available. Now, if your state isn't included this time, here's how to still boost your food budget. First, make sure your household info is current. If your income dropped or your rent and utilities rose, report the change. Your benefits are meant to reflect current circumstances, and mid-certification updates are allowed. Second, explore state and local incentives, farmers market matches, senior farmers market coupons, CSA boxes that accept EBT, and museum or cultural discounts that free up cash for groceries. Third, if you were underpaid in a prior month, ask your worker to review your case. You may qualify for an underpayment correction even if there's no statewide supplement. Fourth, if English isn't your first language, request free interpreter services from your agency so you fully understand notices and deadlines. This is your right and can prevent missed benefits. Here's the quickest way to check your state and move on with your day. Step 1. Search your state's official SNAP page and press releases for supplemental issuance tied to this month. Step 2. Verify details in your portal messages. Step 3. Mark the deposit window on your calendar based on your case number's last digit. Step 4. On your date, check the official phone line, then your app, and shop once funds appear. If nothing shows by the end of the window, call with your case number ready and ask if your case was included or if a verification is pending. Document the call. If you do get the extra $100, consider setting aside a portion for pantry staples and a portion for fresh produce. and then share the verified source with friends or community groups so they can check their status without relying on rumors. To wrap up, remember the core facts behind the headline. Only 9 states included means this is targeted, state-level action, not a universal bump. Extra $100 payments usually arrive as separate, off-cycle deposits labeled as a supplement or adjustment. Eligibility depends on the program's purpose: state relief, disaster aid, underpayment corrections, or targeted pilots, not on viral posts. The fastest path to the truth is your state agency's website, your benefits portal, and the EBT phone line. Keep your case active and verified. Protect your card like a debit card, and use incentives to stretch every dollar. If you're in one of the 9 states, plan your grocery list around the deposit window and maximize the impact. If you're not, take the steps that can raise your regular benefit and stack local programs to reach or exceed that $100 value. Your household deserves accurate, timely information and the full benefits you qualify for. Check your state today, confirm your dates, and make every dollar count.